Are you struggling to hit your first 180? You must be crap then, like seriously bad. Jokes aside, in this video I'm going to tell you just how to hit your first 180 if you have hit your first 180 already. Hopefully this video will give you some more tips on how to keep hitting them more regularly than Peter Wright changes his darts. Now, unlike all these other content creators who claim to have hit a 180 3 days after coming out the womb, I'm not a naturally talented darts player at all. I'm not even anything talented darts player. But my point is, it took me about 4 or 5 months to hit my first 180. You know, since then they've been flying in, but it took me a while, and if I had a video like this at the time, it would not have taken as long. I did it the wrong way, and this is the right way. So I average about 60 to 65. I'm not a qualified pro. I've not won every tournament in my county, but I have hit enough of these to know how to bloody hit them. My first tip, seriously, hold your dart normally. Hold your dart like you're holding a pen. It's the best way to start. If you're messing about with it, go back to basics. Pretend you're in year 8 English Lit of Mice and Men. Is that what it is? Or is it Animal Farm? Just pick your dart up like you're writing. There was a guy in the pub the other day in town holding his dart like that. Like Voldemort holding Elder Wand. What, you know, what's that one? I don't know. So that's my first tip. If you're really struggling, take it back to basics. That's what I did, and that's when I eventually went on to hit my first 180, and they came a lot more frequent after I hit my first one. When you hit your first one, mate, they're coming in. The floodgates open. There was also one 180 I hit, which was, it was all right. Well, what was it again?
The player, probably the most followed player we've got here. But look at this, George Scafey straight in. Hang on a minute. Wow! Oh my God!
Who keeps putting that there? I don't. Why is that there? Honestly, serious show off. Right, now this is what I did, and I'm telling you this works. Do it in stages. You can't walk before you can run. No, you can't run before you can walk is the common phrase everyone says. Let's put the stabilisers on and learn to ride a bike. Start by equating a 180 to other things. 6, wait there, 6, not from oh, I can't keep that in. That's staying in. 6 stages I reckon you can use here. And this is what I did, and I genuinely hit a 180 off the back of this. Right, your first stage is this. 3 darts. Top half of the board. If you hit 3 darts on the top half of the board, there's your 180. Well done, I'm proud of you. Your second stage, once you've done that and you're doing it regularly, your second stage, 12, 18, that, it's like Trivial Pursuit. You ever played that with the little segments? There's your segment. 3 darts in there, consecutively, well done, you've hit your 180. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. Your third stage, once you've done that, obviously you're going into your 5 and your 1. That little segment there, the segment gets smaller, you get better, you're becoming more refined with your targeting. 3 darts in that segment, 180, well done, I'm proud of you. Then you move on to your 20s. This is your 4th segment now. 3 darts in your 20, anywhere in the 20 will do for now. Once you're doing that consistently, do it in stages. Be honest with yourself. Take it as a game, if you will, really. There's your 4th stage. Well done, I'm proud of you. You hit 180. There's now the biggest jump yet in terms of how hard it is from here. Because your 5th stage is a ring around your treble 20. And you've got to be honest with yourself here, right? Now, ideally, you get like a hair bubble or something and just hang it. Put the barrel of a set of darts there. Put the hair bubble around it and get 3 darts in there. If not, you can do things like, 3, something like this. Obviously, pretend they haven't got flights, DartDays flights, custom flights, by the way. Just use that as a little triangle to use. I mean, just simply, just like envision a circle around the treble. Be honest with yourself. If you throw a dart there, oh, that's in. How big's your circle? There, that's in. That's probably in. Be honest with yourself. So once you get your 3 darts in the circular bit around the treble 20, consistently, you get in there a bit more often, you've hit your 180. Well done, you've done step 5, step 6, now the final step for me is the hardest. Ow, bit me wrong. The hardest step. This video is chaos, I love it. Use all 3 trebles from the 5, the 1 and the 20. That counts. That counts. And that's stage 6. Once you're doing that consecutively, well done, you've earned your 180 badge. You've now got 6 badges, it's like going back to the Scouts, which I was never in. If you're doing that consecutively, you're doing the circular consecutively, you can hit the 180. I'm sure you can, you've proven it. You've just hit there, there, there. You've just hit there, there and there. Bring it all together now. It'll come, I promise you, it'll come a lot sooner if you do that. Just take it step by step. Now I'm going to go through it stages with you, and this is going to be entirely uncut. I hope that doesn't make my face blurry, it shouldn't do. Just so you can see the stages. So your first stage is top half of the board. Stage 1 complete. I'm just going to get the darts. Just wait there. And admire the trophy. I'm just doing this one cut because I don't want to be cheating you all. Second stage, between the 12s and the 18s. These are my first 3 darts of the day, by the way, that we're in. Right, okay. Stage 3 now is between the 1 and the 5. This should, again, be pretty comfortable. Christ. We're in. 3's done, right? Stage 4, which I've forgotten entirely, is 3 in the 20. 100% very easy, mate. 1, 2, 3 in the 20. And then you want to go into 3 in the little D. This is going to be hard. Obviously, I'm not going to do this first time, but 3 in the circle thing. Imagine if this goes. It'll be unreal. Right, 3 in there. No pressure on it at all. That's probably not in. That's... Thing is with that, you need to be honest with yourself. Like, just if they're not in, just don't lie. There's no point lying. It's not a case, by the way, if you miss, you're out. Just, you need to be consistently doing it. No point me doing it here just one take. I'm trying to take myself back, like last year when I first hit my 180. The thing that helped me most was alignment, I think. If you're really struggling, just go back to basics. Hold your dart like a normal human. Stand in the middle of the board. Don't try doing a bunting and standing outside the arena as far right as you can go, or, you know what I mean? Align your dominant eye up with the treble. Your right or your left. Phil Taylor, the best player ever, left eye dominant, but right-handed. So he brought his, like, let me just try and throw left eye dominant. It's going to go into next door's garden. See, it nearly did. Do what works for you. I'm right eye dominant, I'm right-handed. Middle of the board, right eye, line that up. Listen, if you watch my release, look at my elbow. I know my elbow is all over the shop. But I haven't been playing darts for like 10 years. In 10 years, I'm hoping my elbow will be as still as Man United's league position in Prem. So alignment, another thing is your arm. Just put your arm out, look. Stretch your, point to the goddamn treble. Like it's just slagged you off. What did you say? What did you know, treble 20. And again, like the aiming, like maybe do this in stages. Maybe have half an hour working on that extension, half an hour working on maybe the flick, and half an hour working on the release, half an hour working drawing the dart out, because that's an important bit. And I'm still working on all these things every single day. Mate, I want to get to a 70 average. I'd love to do that, that'd be great for me. Also want is keep your head still. I mean, my head's all over the shop. If I had a still head, honestly, I reckon I'd be half decent, I really do. Because I naturally just lean, and I don't want to correct it too much out my system. I don't want to be like, just do what naturally comes to you. In fact, I've got a series copying dart players' throws. Go watch them after this, I'll link it below. Your average don't go up if you copy the pros' throw. They weren't copying the pros' throw when they were learning. They were just sticking to what they knew best, what came naturally to them. That's what you should do as well. Set, pull back, point. Don't like do some daft release, like I'm seeing people go like, they'll stop, they'll play it back and they'll go like, and it's like the dart's on fire. Like hot potato, but that was actually really good. It was like 11:30 at night on that last vid, so I thought let's just not annoy the neighbours too much. It's the morning after that, I've just woken up, this is my morning tea. I'm going to give myself half an hour to see if I can hit a 180. Look at that, by the way. How nice is that? That's mint. DartDays to the top, people. Subscribe, like, I'm going to throw 99 darts at the treble. I'll leave my running average on screen or something as well, so you can keep track. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm going to try and walk through what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Oh my god, imagine first 3. Ooh, I mean, good start. Mainly, genuinely, and again, I'm a 65 average player. Just point to the friggin' target. It's the best advice you could get given. I swear, it's the best advice I got given, and I'm just relaying. I'm relaying the stuff from the pros to you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The middleman. Good sneak, snuck it in there. Do you know what I'm hoping? Genuinely, my personal hope is in 2 years I can make a video saying how to average 80. That'll be unreal, because like when I've done it, it'll be, wow, I can tell people how I got there, do you know what I mean? And also, if I don't hit 180 here, if I score like over 80 average, just take that as I can do it. That first start was a peach. Can you see what I'm doing here?
No, weird that. No one can see what you're doing, George, because you forgot to charge your camera. You idiot. I'm going to skip now to when the camera comes back on. It's only like 5 visits I think you miss here, really.
Bloody camera died, didn't it, right at the back? I've been trying to point my shoulder towards the board. Found that really helps. They weren't bad. Ooh. See, I'd rather them than 1 in the 20 up there, 1 in the 20 down, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe the score would have been better if there were 3 in the 20 segment somewhere, but the grouping on them is way better even though the score's not as good. You're making more progress doing that than scattering through the 20s for me. Currently going a 73 here, not terrible. Ooh. So they're really good, like that. I'm really happy with that. So the second one was terrible, but the third one back in there. 3 in the treble's good. Any treble up there, you're laughing really. In terms of like progress, not in terms of scoring. 3 in the treble 1, you're not ideal. You're not winning that game. Playing alright, considering it's the morning. Almost halfway through. These are good. Again, the third one. Not... Still though, another 2 treble visit. Take them. Oh, look how flat that landed. Hopefully this should come in a reasonable amount of time. Playing alright. Ooh. That is in. Ooh. 81. Averaging 80 here. Get me on tour. Well, 80 without the doubles, obviously. And in a game. Not a big fan of these ones, though. There's one above, there's one below. Target you've got is halved. All you need to do here, just hit the barrel on the right dart, which I'm going to try and do. No, nearly. You've got to see it as like a blocker. If there's an arrow in here, there's a dart in here, hit off it and it'll, go into the treble. It widens the bed. It's like in snooker, if you've got a ball in the pocket, going off the ball, your pocket's bigger. Oh dear. Need to correct. Oh, genius. That's genius. Nearly fell out that dart. Ooh. I've hit I swear to God, I must have hit a treble every visit in the last 10. Well, nearly. My third dart when I'm on the 180 is terrible. When I'm not on the 180, it's a saver. 70. That's the money. That's the money. Played really well. Hopefully I hit the 180 in the next 7 goes. Ooh, 100. I just know if I turn up to a pub league, I'll be alright like this. Obviously doubles is another factor. No point doing all this and then missing your doubles. As someone who started playing a year and a half ago maybe, really happy with this. Obviously I want to hit the 180 for the vid, but if I don't, I'm still going to post this vid. Because I feel like everything's relevant even if I don't hit it. Thing is with 180s, you can't just hit one on command. You can do everything you can, but I've only got half an hour slot here to film. I could carry on filming all day, I'd be sat there sweating, aging, I'd have a full beard. If it don't come, it don't come, do you know what I mean? Good darts. Ooh. Good again. This is really good. I'm surprised myself at how well I'm playing. On camera as well. I always play crap on camera. Just try and do what I said with going up in stages. I think that's the main thing. Following through, which hopefully I've demonstrated to a 79 average extent here. Well, probably in relation to a 70 average in real game. And then try, which I don't do, to keep your head still. I just can't do it. Drop my dart. This is unreal. Picked it up off the floor. A good save at 81. Is that in? That is. Come on! Come on, you swine. Bloody missed, didn't I? Last start! What? Well, 140, I guess. Leaves me 81.7. I'm buzzing with that. I think that's one of my highest ever. So the game is called Scoring 99. On one hand, it's not good because obviously there's no doubles. You can't take that as a real average. But on the other hand, there's a lot of darts there. 99 darts is a lot of, that's something like, what, 10 minutes maybe? And obviously, I've not had the 180 today, but hopefully you can see if I played for... honestly, I think if I played for half an hour more, this is going. Come on, again. Look at this stuff. This is good stuff. That was literally 4 throws after I just stopped. Yeah, let me know how you get on at home, please, in the comments. If this somewhat helped, even just get an extra 4 on your average. And also, I forgot to say this. The giveaways are in the next vid. Genius, they're really good. The reason I filmed a video before this, well, last night, it wasn't focusing on me. It was focusing over there. So you couldn't even see, so It's all corrupted, but I've drawn the giveaways. There's 4 giveaways to give away in the next vid from the previous 2. I'm going to refilm that vid tomorrow and do the draws again. So if you're not already in the draw for them, please go and get in them from the last 2 videos, I believe. 4 things to draw, which is a lot. Right, nice one. I'm happy with that. I really am. And leave a like, subscribe. I hope someone has learned something, at least one person maybe. And yeah, go and hit an 80 average, which I should probably rename this vid. How to do that instead of hitting the 180. But see you later. Cheers for watching. Bye. I'm literally halfway through the edit and I've had a chuck for about 20, maybe half an hour to be fair. Half an hour. Hopefully you can believe I've done that and not just placed them in after watching this vid. Because I came close to think about, well, a lot of times, to be honest with you. Who are you to feel like I have to prove to you? Shut up, I've hit the best 180 of all time. Have you? Insert clip.